Hi everybody, of course, finally, I want to say welcome back to the lovely life of me, your girl Key the Singer, of course. So, a lot has happened, a lot. When I say a lot, I mean a lot has happened, okay? So, first we're going to start off by, I moved, finally, hallelujah, finally moved. Moved to a different job again, hallelujah. It's just been a non-stop roller coaster, okay? So it's just, yeah, been cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But let me show you a brief viewing, just a really, really brief viewing of my life.
Dog.
That's not a dog. Mari, what are you doing? Look, puppies. 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 Leave me the hell alone, I'm asleep. Maury, stop acting like that. Meerkat, are you having fun? Look, can you say cheese? I see you. I see you. I see you, daddies. I see you, daddy. Boy. Only thing they wanted to do over here. Oh, wait. Good job, Amir. Good job, Daddy. Alright, about 24. You can't see it, though. Wait a minute, here they come. Where's Amir's ball? Get it, Daddy. Where's your ball, Papa? Oh, I guess your game is over? I don't know. Let's see. You want to say hi to YouTube? Say hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
No, what do you want? What do you want, my handsome baby? Oh, one of my handsome babies. Yeah, he's not really feeling the best. Since he's been out of school, he's been overstimulated, so we've been dealing with a lot of behaviors with this one. Yes. Well, Mommy's using her phone right now. Mommy's using her phone. Hey. You want Nana's iPod?
Yes.
Where is Nana's iPod? Look, it's over there. Go get it. You gonna come say bye to YouTube? No? Okay. You get off. You know your mama don't want you on there. Yeah. You ain't finna get me in trouble. No, ma'am. But anywho, back to everything that's been going on. I told you about the job. I told you about the move. Getting them into school was absolute crazy. How can I help you? Yes. Please and thank you. They crazy. Anywho. Okay, so I guess it's back to the behaviors because the iPod wasn't working. Sorry, had to take a break. But yes, getting them into school, I would say, is the absolute hardest part because when I say Blue Springs School District don't play, baby, they don't want nobody who don't live out here in their school district. They just, they don't want it. They don't want it. Yep, another meltdown. Come here. Come here. Come here. Amir, come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Today is a very fucked up day for me. Excuse my language to my followers, but yeah, this is supposed to be about good, bad, everything, this series. So I apologize for the language, but I'm over life right about now. Like, you got this dream and it seems like everything blocks your freaking path. Trying not to cuss. Everything blocks your path. So you feel stuck. You gotta make money to make money. And, you know, childcare is overly expensive. Especially for Zamarian and Amir. Got rudely cut off. But anywho, back to what I was saying. Childcare, I finally find a place that will take Zamarian before and after school and Amir for the full day, since his summer school won't allow him to go for summer school. They want more than what my rent is a month. They want me to pay $451 a week. Who the fuck can afford $451 a week? And everybody's like, well, go through the state. You might still have to pay something, but, you know, it's better than $451 a week. Nope, can't do that. There has got to be a better way to do this. But until, you know, Snapchat decides to do their videos for like 4 or 5 minutes, who knows when that'll freaking be. But anywho, yeah. I'm just tired of feeling stuck. You can't get any assistance. I haven't gotten assistance with anything from the state since Amir was born. That was 4 years ago. It's frustrating. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm proud to say that I don't depend on the state. But at the same time, it's frustrating because it's already bad enough. You got to suck up your pride to apply and go through the process to ask for the help. Go through hell and high water to try to get the help. You go through the process to get the help. You go through hell and high water to provide documentation that they need for you to get the help. Just for them to deny you, because instead of going off of what you actually bring the fuck home, they want to go off of what you make before Uncle Sam and insurance comes out. Now, if I was still working a job where I could get unlimited overtime, I wouldn't care. I would care less. So yeah, between Uncle Sam taking state, federal, medical, or Medicaid, whatever you want to call it, what else do they take out? All the stuff that they take out for taxes, Social Security, shit like that. Not to mention, they take $600 every 2 weeks for insurance. Like, what is life? What is life? And then rent is ridiculous. Bills are ridiculous. No matter how much you pay in full, it's just like every month. It's like, how the hell is it this high? How, Sway? All I want to do, real talk, all I really want to do is put me first. Me first with pursuing my dream. Like, literally, that's all I want, but have not been able to do wholeheartedly the way I want to. Because I always put everything, I always have to put everything. It's not a factor of, oh, you always put yourself last. It's because I have no fucking choice. Classes that my children need for their special needs, yeah, has to come out of whose pocket? My pocket. Because insurance, mind you, that I pay $600 every 2 weeks for, if it doesn't have, and this is any insurance company, whether it's through the state, whether it's private pay, if it does not have a specific code that is linked to strictly autism, insurance will deny it immediately. Immediately. And you will have to cover the cost. 2 years for Zamarion's brain balance, I've paid over $18,000. And I still am on a payment plan to pay them the last 2. Swimming lessons, because autistic children are attracted to water. I owe them $450 before they can even go back. Fun. Camps that they can go to. They can't go to regular camp like we used to, where it's only a couple $100. Nope. Just for 4 days, it's $1,200. For a week, it's $2,000 per kid. And Lord, don't try to get them in any sports, because they have to be in the special league or the Special Olympics, because they won't put children like mine in regular sports. I've even had people tell me that it's a waste of time to try to put them in a regular sport, quote unquote, because a lot of those people on the team, the parents, they pay good money because they think, oh, I'm paying for my child to go to the fucking pros. And most of them never do. Then they don't teach their children that all children are not the same. So when I did try to put Zamarion in football and Zamarion in track, the other kids would try to bully and get mad at Zamarion when the coach is telling them, oh, hey, not everybody's pushing. So, yeah, we're going to have to do more of this. We're going to have to do more of that. And they tried to blame Zamarian for it. And I was not having it. Even the parents got ugly a couple of times. And I had to show my true colors a couple of times. Because not that one. Not that one. So to save money and peace of mind, I don't even waste my time with sports anymore. I don't. I've come to realize just getting them out there, seeing what they do and don't like. They love skating. They like it. I would love to take them skating again. They have their own skates. As you probably seen in the past couple episodes, I'm sure there's one time where I took them skating. But yeah, they loved it. And breakthrough, Zamarian's not scared of the pool anymore. Yay! Because when we went to Goldfish Swim School, he wouldn't even get in the water. And then after a couple weeks, he would at least sit on the stairs in the water. So okay, no problem. When I tell you this time, I literally spent about 4.5, 5 hours in the pool with him and his brother. Just for them to get used to it, that and I was having a ball. Like, I ain't been in a pool since I was pregnant with the twins. So, yeah. That was in 2020. But, yeah. Overall, he had a ball in the pool. Amir had a ball in the pool. Amir was acting scared at first. But, eventually he was more calm and things like that. It was just more so when the water started going up his nose. He was like, hey, wait a minute. This ain't that. But he stayed in the water. And Zamarian got so comfortable to the point where he tried to sneak to the 9 feet side. And I had to hurry up and go get him. This ain't that, baby. Mommy can swim, but not like that. Or, I shouldn't say not like that. I just prefer not to go in 9 feet. I don't want to. And then trying to save your child who can't swim. And don't get me wrong, I had life jackets on both of them, But yeah, back to my little rant. I had to calm down for 2 seconds because I felt myself having a breakdown because I'm tired. I'm real life tired. And everybody's like, well, that's what the dads are for. That's what dads are for. Blah, 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 blah. Listen here. Anybody who truly knows me knows one. I don't speak to Zamarian's father. Wish no ill will on the man. I want him to have absolutely the best life possible. But for my mental health and for his sanity, it's best for us not to speak to each other. Literally, the only thing we can agree on is Zamarian. Like, literally, the only thing we agree on is Zamarian. That is it. That is all. Out of 2 years and 2 years officially, 3 years off and on. Couldn't do it. Like I said, wish that man nothing but the best in life. But for each other's sanity and mental health, best not to speak to each other. Not to deal with each other whatsoever. Because he got a temper and I got a temper. And the thing that really gets me is the fact everybody's like, oh, well, I'm surprised. The Sagittarius and the Taurus, they're so great together. Like, perfect example. My dad is a Taurus, like me, literally 2 weeks apart. And my stepmother, who he's been with since, oh, Jesus Christ, she been here for a minute. Thank you. Shout out to ZZ for dealing with the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs on both ends. But, anywho, that's not the point. Still love you, though. She's a Sagittarius. And they get along pretty much perfectly, okay? Like, it's weird. Like, I've never really seen them have a real argument. And it's weird. Because it's like, okay, this is the perfect relationship. Even though everybody knows no relationship is perfect. It's just like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Okay, my bad, y'all. I literally had to switch positions because my mama cursed me top-wise. And we just gonna leave it at that. She cursed me. And I was tired of choking myself. I'm still kind of choking myself, but that's not the point. Anywho. Yeah, back to that. Like, them, they a different case. Because he's a male Taurus and she's a female Sag. Those two I can get along with. But a male Sag and a female Taurus? Personal experience, baby. Don't do it. Don't do it. Save your sanity. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah. And then my youngest child's father, Amir's dad, who I'm still with, can y'all believe it's about to be 6 years next week? Longest relationship I've ever had in my life. Ever. And I know everybody's gonna make the joke, like, I'm surprised you ain't beat the shit out of him by now, but it's just like, at the end of the day, he's still a man, and I'm really not as abusive as y'all think I am. I'm not. That and he knows not to really test my gangster. Let me stop. But anywho, yeah. I mean, with him, when I say, ooh, Aries, when it comes to money. But yeah, back to my story. When it comes to Aries and money, sorry, kind of ticked me off. But yeah, when it comes to Aries and money, baby, Terry Crews on Everybody Hates Chris ain't got shit on them. Okay? Literally. When it comes to their money, they do not play. They do not play. They don't. And honestly, that just makes us a stronger couple, I feel, because he's a penny pincher. And I'm too prideful or stubborn, whichever term you prefer, to ask for the help. I'd rather just be frustrated until I figure the shit out. That's just what I've always done. And most likely, what I'll always do. Unfortunately. For the simple fact, I like doing the shit on my own. It's like a bittersweet, crazy-ass relationship in my mind. Like, mentally, I'll be frustrated. Like, I can't do this for myself. I can't do that for myself because I got to do this. I got to do that. But at the end of the day, it's like, I did that shit. Once I figure it the fuck out, it's just like, yeah, I did that shit. Didn't nobody help me. I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like he doesn't help at all. Because he does. He does. And we actually have arguments about this. About how, you know, I never ask for help. He's the type to... I swear I'm getting sick of Snapchat interrupting me. But anywho, back to what I was saying. It's not like he won't help. It's just he's the type, if you don't ask, he won't do. He's a penny pincher. If it's not in his budget, he's not gonna do it. So, I don't even waste the time to ask. I mean, sometimes he'll surprise me and be like, hey, here you go. And I'd be like, the fuck is this for? Towards the bills or whatever, blah, blah, blah. A couple weeks ago, I was going over how I'm going to pay these bills in my head now that he's got his own house. And everything on the apartment is on me now. So I'm trying to budget, you know, because I still got to get the kids clothes, shoes, and all of that. And I'm just thinking out loud. But he was like, okay, well, not this pay, out of nowhere. He was like, okay, well, out of this, not this paycheck, because I have to pay my mortgage and my bills at the house. But next paycheck, I will go buy them some shoes. Come again and say what? Come again and say what? Whew, Lord have mercy. But yeah. That's just the type of people we are. He, if you don't ask, he don't think to do or know to do, so say. And I'm not the type to ask. I just stress the fuck out until I figure it out. That's just us. Your money is your money. My money is my money. If we got to put it together eventually one day, then hey, it is what it is. But yeah, that's how that's going. But overall, what I want is simple. I just want to be able to provide for my family and do it through what I've always wanted to do, which is music. Simple as that. Simple. But it's just like you never make enough money. Or just, yeah, it's frustrating. Very, very depressing to always feel stuck or feel like, oh, you gotta go to work. Not because you're chasing a dream, but because you have responsibilities to deal with. So it's just like, yeah. It's very emotionally draining, painful, stressful, annoying as fuck. So yeah, today we're going to talk about depression. It sucks. Wax fruit. Hello? 1 minute you're fine. The next minute it's just like right now where it's like, fuck everything. Literally.
Depression is your body saying, fuck you, I don't want to be this character anymore. I don't want to hold up this avatar that you've created in the world. It's too much for me. Deep rest. Your body needs to be depressed. It needs deep rest from the character that you've been trying to play.
So when I told you that loving you almost makes life worth it, I was not joking. When I tell you that loving you almost makes me forget how much I hate myself, love will not heal me, but it will hold my hand if I ever heal myself. I love you enough to want to love myself too.
So yeah, depression in real life kicks your ass. In real life does. Like, everybody thinks, oh, well, you just have an attitude for no reason and life can't really be that bad and, you know, it's not worth losing your mind over or giving up and blah, blah, blah. Fuck all that shit. Sometimes it's really like 1 minute it's like being bipolar, honestly, because 1 minute you're fine, you're happy, you know, you think it's going to be a good day, and then something as simple as small a trigger as your kids whining, for example, it's just like, oh my gosh, back into the dark zone, literally. And it's like you try your best, then everybody wants to be like, oh, well, is it because of your kids and their behaviors or, you know, just dealing with special needs children all the time? You really just need a break. But nobody wants to give you one. And then it's like, you know, oh, well, excuse me. It's like, is it your kids? Is it work? Is it, you know, bills? It's like, it's literally, it's all of that. But those are more like just triggers. That's not the source of my depression. Well, maybe it's everything all in one. Again, I say it is the triggers. It's not the source. Everybody that doesn't go through it just wants to guess like, oh, well, that's the problem and it's an easy fix. Like, no, everything can be going perfectly fine and you still suffer from it. Yeah, but then everybody just wants to play the guessing game, and honestly, that's what makes it, worse. Because it's like, I tell you I don't know what's wrong. I tell you, yeah, those things bother me. Excuse me. But it's like, yeah, I tell you those things bother me. And it's like, I'm telling you that's not the source. That's just a root. That's not even the root of the problem. It's just like a branch on a tree. Like, the problems are the tree branches, but the problem itself is the trunk of the tree and the roots that created the tree. And everybody just wants to play the guessing game. But the worst thing is when they ask you what's wrong. But yeah, I tell you those things bother me, but that's not the source of the problem. I don't know what the source is. I just know I'm not happy or whatever. And it's just like, well, what can we do to change those things? Or the second most annoying thing that you could do for somebody who's depressed. They come and they vent to you as much as they can, put it in words. And the first thing you ask is, well, did you take your medicine? Really? I'm venting, and that's the first response you have. Did you take your medicine? Medicine does not work for everybody. And then there's some, like me, unfortunately, some days it does, and some days it doesn't. So it's just like, yeah, but it's worse if I don't take it.
Your circle don't fit your goals. You got friends just as envious as your foes. Deep down in your soul, you already know you can't stay where you are. You've been pleading with God. Every morning you get up and get dressed, you know in your spirit you too genius for that job. Too much of a creative dreamer to be put inside a box. But if you keep doing what you've always done, you're going to keep getting what you've always got.
Preach.
You letting them habits hold you. You think you owe something to the old you. Meanwhile, you got businesses brewing in your belly. You got gifts growing in your gut. You got talent on the tip of your tongue. Tired of being hushed, potential untouched. If you would just jump. Your husband or wife is waiting on the other side of your goodbye. Your brand new life is hiding right behind that thing that you won't try. You got generational curses to break, but you in the worst kind of fight is you versus your faith. And they say you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So why not get drunk with your dreams? Don't you know there's no such thing as safe? And your self-esteem can't wait. And neither can your mama. Imagine the honor would be.
Myself. Before I had kids, before I had a husband, I had myself. After the kids grow up and leave the house, after my husband die, guess who I'm going to have? Myself. I'm going to always have to love myself. So why would I stop and pause and love someone else and love someone else and love someone else and love someone else? I love my kids. I do love my husband. I grew in love with my husband, which is how you're supposed to do it in the first place. You know what I'm saying? I didn't fall in love with him in 2 weeks. But what I'm saying is you will grow and you will understand what love really is. It's not just having a stupid feeling in your heart, and then when you find out something is wrong or he disappointed you in some way, now you're all distraught. No, you're like, okay, well, he made mistakes just like I do. Oops, oh well, So if you love yourself enough and you have enough confidence in yourself enough not to put in or invest your happiness within another person, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It really don't matter. So that's what I'm trying to teach you guys, to love yourselves. I mean, what good is it to love another person and depend on that person to give love to and receive love from? And then what if they die? What if they leave you? What if they get up and walk out? Or what if they say, you know what? I'm tired of you. I'm done. Then what? What you gonna do? You're going, oh, woe is me. I gave him my all and I was so in love and da 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 da. And then you spend 5 years trying to heal that pain when you could have been remarried to a better one and another one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, everybody, so that's tonight's episode. Be sure you click and subscribe. That's my Snapchat, my Instagram right there, my Twitter also. And then there is my YouTube channel, which is here. And there is also my TikTok. Be sure to click like and subscribe. Bye.